would it be worth to you to feel good about yourself, no matter what's going on in the world? Or for you to feel comfortable in your own skin, or be able to take those opportunities that life offers. My name's Jules Wyman and I'm a confidence coach, and I believe and I'm passionate about confidence being accessible for everybody, no matter where they're starting from. And the reason I'm so passionate about that is because of my own personal journey. I was the kind of person that used to blame the world and his wife for my life not being the way that I wanted it to be. And it wasn't fair that I didn't have the money to access the courses that I knew that were going to change my life, or be able to speak to the teachers that I really wanted to. And I was always making those kinds of excuses. Until one day I had a word with myself. And it was a truth that I didn't have the finances to, I was just about getting by. And I didn't have the finances to invest in myself to get either a personal coach or even go on one of these courses for a weekend. But I did have one commodity that I was ignoring and kind of frittering away, really, and that was my time. So I sat down and I said to myself, okay, if you really want your life to be different, if you really want to feel good, comfortable in your own skin, and take those opportunities that life offers, then you're going to have to invest time, even if you haven't got the money. So I made that commitment to myself that no matter if somebody gave me a book, or if I got it from a charity shop or lent it out of the library, that I would invest the time and really go through the book, do all of the exercises. That if somebody offered a free webinar or teleseminar, that I would sign up for it. And even if it meant getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning, I was there, and I did that on a number of occasions. And it meant that when I did have some money and I did invest and go on some courses, I would be the first person there and the last person to leave. And if I had the opportunity to ask questions of a teacher, be that in person or virtually, I would take it, because I knew that if I really wanted to make a difference for myself, I was going to have to make the investment of the time until I had the money to be able to invest in myself. Now I know, with the work that I do, that watching clients, the clients that make the biggest differences are the ones who make that kind of commitment. Because by making that kind of commitment to yourself, your brain automatically starts to realize, even if it's a small amount, that you are worth it. You are worth investing that time in. And you recognize that you can then do just a little bit, even if it's 10 minutes every day, to do something that's going to help and support you to grow. Now, if I was watching a video like this 10, 15 years ago, I would be looking at this and going, okay, so what's she trying to sell me? And you're right, I am trying to sell you something. I have got an online coaching program called the Trust System. Now, this sells for £197. And yes, you're right, I am going to make an offer. It is January, and I want to do everything I possibly can to support you to feel good in yourself, to feel comfortable in your own skin, so that whatever opportunities 2017 offers you, you can make clear decisions as to whether to take them or not. And it's not about saying yes to anything and everything, and equally it's not about avoiding those things. Now, this course goes through the meaning of confidence, which is why it's called the Trust System, because it's all about looking at how you can trust yourself. It busts the myths around confidence, those things that could be hindering you rather than helping you feel confident. It gives you solutions about feeling relaxed with your life, how to get out of those times when you might feel stuck or that you're spinning in circles, and even gives you methods of how you can start communicating with confidence in any kind of situation. Now, as I've already said, the course is on sale for £197. But that's not what I want you to buy it for. If you want to pay that, then fantastic. But actually, between the 17th and the 31st of January, I want to offer this to you for what you want to pay for it. In other words, you pay what it's worth to you. What's it worth to you to feel good in your own skin? What's it worth to you to feel good more on a day-to-day basis, or even know whether to take those opportunities or not? That's what it's about. And the reason I've set it up that way is because I didn't have the money. My whole business is structured in a way for you to be able to access resources, whether you have buckets of cash or whether you have a small pot, because there's free stuff and then there's everything in between. And this course, I know, makes a difference for people. But this time of year, the start of a new year, people want to do things differently, but then end up making excuses, and money tends to be one of them. Don't let that be an excuse for you to not make a difference for yourself this year, because you can. All I'm asking and inviting you to do is invest your time and pay what this course is worth to you. Now, admittedly, you're not going to know the difference that it's going to make to you until you go through the course and get to the other side. But I want you to pay what it's worth to you now, and think about those things that we think are going to change our lives and they don't. You know, if we're not having a great day, we might reach out for a glass of wine or a coffee or a chocolate bar, and those things don't change our lives. Or we might go shopping or gambling, or we might indulge in television or going to the cinema, and those things don't long-term change our lives. I know, because I've been through the course as well as creating the course, that the information it contains will do that for you. To what level, I don't know, because I don't know where you're at now, and I can't guarantee where it will take you to. And that's one of the main reasons why I'm inviting you to pay what it's worth. So somewhere on this page is going to be that button that gives you that opportunity to access this course and pay what it's worth to you at this point in your life. And the only other thing that I'm asking and inviting you to invest is your time. I know when I was sat on a sofa at 2:30 in the morning and the rest of my family were all tucked up in bed, and I had a hot drink and I was wrapped up in blankets because all the heating was switched off, and I was on a call and listening to this person talk, and I was just thinking and longing, I really wish I had I think it was $1,200 at that time to invest in their course. And I could hear that voice going, yeah, but I haven't, and I haven't. And I overrode that voice with going, I may not have that money, but I do have the time, and I can eke out everything I possibly can from the information that that person is giving me right now. And that's why I'm offering this course at this time of year for you too. So pay what it's worth to you. Access the course today. And if you have any questions, then there is the opportunity for you to ask them on this page too. So get those across and don't delay. Make today the day that you invest in yourself and make a difference for yourself for 2017 and beyond.